And what's up, guys? I want to do a quick video here today on this plant that I did. I took a picture of it about a week ago of the bud on it. The bud was about 4 inches long on it. This is a dragonfruit flower. This is Hylocereus unundatus, also called pitaya. I don't know which one this is. It was pink, white, red, yellow, whatever. I don't know. It's about 6.5 feet tall. It's got a few limbs on it. Some of them are hanging down. The biggest one's probably about 6.5 feet. But we just got back today, a couple hours ago. It's like 11 o'clock now. Sunday evening, the 30th or 31st. Somewhere. Anyway, the flower opened up, and I wanted you guys to see this thing because it is huge. This is bigger than any of the other night blooming cereuses that I have. I don't think this is related to a cereus, but it is the dragonfruit flower. I would guess the length of the bud is about 18 to 20 inches, and including the outside of the protective part of the flower, I would say it's a good 12 to 14 inches. I don't really know. I haven't measured it yet, but that's just a good guess here. I'm going to show you this. So this is the actual plant right here. That's the top of it, and then it goes down here. It's in a 12 by 13 inch pot. It's been in that pot for 3 years. That's where I rooted it. I put it in that pot, and it started branching out all over the place. You can see the roots, how they come out on there. And it comes up, goes up that way, it splits off right there, and it goes up towards the greenhouse roof. But this is the big gem right here. The flower itself, it has a dirt smell to it. It doesn't smell good at all. I'm not really sure why. I don't know if it's because it's the first bloom. Who knows? If it blooms again, it stinks. Then we know they don't have a good fragrance to them, like I've heard people say. But I've seen pictures and I've seen videos of this. I've never actually had one myself to bloom like this does. And if you want to get a hold of one of these and you can't find one, got an idea for you. Most of you who like cactus have seen these. Well, these little balls right here that you see, the red, the orange, the yellow, the pink, are grafted to a Hylocereus base. That right there. So if you find one of these that has a ball on it, you can just grow it that way. Sometimes it will produce a shoot off the side underneath that ball. Sometimes you can find one where the colored ball on top is dead, which that ball is actually one of these. Gymnocalcium. This is just the green one. This one actually has its own roots. The colored ones can't grow their own roots on them because they can't produce chlorophyll. But this one here, this is what the balls do. They'll do this, and then they'll produce little babies around the edges. I'm sure you guys have seen those. But they graft these to the top of a Hylocereus stem. So, if you guys want to try to grow one of these, pick up one of these grafted plants with the gymnocalcium tops on them. The red, orange, and yellow. I think there's a pink, maybe a purple. You can pluck those off if you don't want them. Just toss them. They won't grow roots on their own because they can't produce chlorophyll, so they're no good once you take them off. But they will produce offsets on there. The green part that's grafted to will branch off and start a new plant. And you will get a Hylocereus plant out of it. It's going to take about 3 to 4 years before it gets as big as mine is. But it'll look like this when it does. So there you have it. My very first dragon fruit flower. Now if you want to pollinate this, you need 2 things. One, a light and a brush. You want to take the pollen from around here on the stamens, I think they're called stamens. Take that pollen and brush it on the bottoms and the tops of the pistil. I think it's mainly the bottom. But just to be safe, make sure you get a fruit from it. And another thing I'm not sure about, I don't know if you need 2 of these to pollinate these to get the fruits. I have to look that up. But ain't gonna hurt to try. But like I said, this little octopus looking thing right here is where the pollen goes on. And it actually, you can tell because it's got a big thick stem to it. You can take the pollen, put it on the bottom with a brush, a fine brush, a soft one, not a hard one, but a soft bristle brush, and put it on there because you don't want to break any of these off. And hopefully within 3 to 6 weeks you'll notice a fruit growing right back there. So that would be something cool for you guys to try, those of you who have these in your yard. But again, I have no clue if you need two of them to pollinate. I don't know if you can pollinate them with their own pollen. I believe you have to have two of them. A male, I don't even know if they're all male and female, or if you have to have a male plant and a female plant. I'll look that up and put that in the description after I upload this video to YouTube. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have this one. If you want to know how I got it to bloom, I can't tell you because I don't know. The one thing I did different this year is I left it in the greenhouse. I didn't take it outside and sit it out in the sun. That's the only thing I did different. I didn't feed it nothing at all this year. It's going on August now. It's like the 30 to tomorrow's the 31st of August. I didn't feed it. Didn't do nothing to it. Didn't give no food. No pesticides. I didn't do nothing. I just left it in here and I watered it whenever I remembered to. So maybe that's what it is. The high humidity and dry soil. Who knows? But if you've got this to bloom and you know how to do it, let me know. I'm going to try it next year. See if I can get to have more flowers on it. Because they are huge, guys. They're really big. The flower is bigger than my hand. So, let me know what you guys think about this. If you've got one, you've had one bloom, leave your comments below. Let me know what you do to it. How to get it to grow good and basic care of it, because I really don't know. I mean, this is just a trial thing for me. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys flowers because I like to post flowers on stuff that I've never had bloom before. Just like the stapelias, the amorphophallus. A lot of people don't know about them. A lot of people don't grow them. They're really cool plants, even though the amorphophallus and the stapelias stink like crazy. But let me know what you think, guys.